Hey everybody. Okay, so I was thinking, oh, this is the same day as the last video. It's just I got dressed because I was going somewhere. So actually I should probably cover up a little bit. There we go, just in case my dad is watching. Okay, so I was trying to think of different things that I had questions about, that I have questions about when it comes to going natural. And I really feel like I haven't even really started anything yet, and I'm already getting like a little tired. And I know it could be because I'm like physically tired, but I'm watching all these videos, like Layla Jean getting all encouraged and everything, and then I'll see certain things like, wait a minute, but what does she do? But how do you do? And I keep trying to find a video to answer my questions, and when I can't, I just get frustrated. So I'm like, what if I try that? And it just doesn't work because I didn't do something right. Like not anything with my hair type, like because I didn't do something right. So I wrote down a couple of my questions in case anyone has any similar questions or can answer these questions. I don't know. And then I also wanted to mention people's reactions to me saying I'm going natural, because now that I'm like officially, transitioning and everything, I feel like I should like put it out there. I need to tell as many people, partially to hold myself accountable, and most of the people that I'm telling, sorry I speak very quickly, are supportive, which is what I was expecting. Maybe a couple surprises. So, and some are those who are going natural, some are those who aren't. Oh, as you can see, I left my hair how I had it earlier. I really like it. I wish there's still so much light, and it's raining outside, so I don't know. I came inside quickly. We were out like to brunch, but I came inside. I put this over my head actually, just because I didn't want to have to deal with it. But then started thinking of questions because like I'm tired and I want to take a nap, and I don't know what to do because I don't know if I'm going somewhere later, and I don't want to flatten my curls and then not have time to get them to recurl. Like just using the Bantu knots. So that's one of my questions. When you have like these styles, would you say that there's some sort of, I don't know, like maintenance that you do at night, or do you just redo it every night? Like I don't mind doing my Bantu knots like every night, but like what about when you take a nap in the middle of the day, or what about when you just don't get enough sleep? Like with my schedule, sometimes I go to bed, let's say at 2, and I have to be up at 6. So what do I do when I know 4 hours might not be enough for anything to hold, especially knowing how like the humidity and everything is in the morning, like anticipating that. So like what do you do? Like if I really want to take a nap right now, what should I do? I saw someone who she had like pin curls or something, and she did what she called pineappling. There's all these words. She did what she called pineappling, and so she like put all of her hair up, like up into a pineapple type shape, and then she kind of wrapped it around there, and then she put a bonnet on top of that. And I was like, well, I don't know, because then when you sleep, whatever's hanging off this side of the bonnet, like, aren't you kind of laying on that? And I've slept on Bantu knots before, and it's not cute when I wake up. And some are still cute, really cute, and then some aren't. And so it's kind of like, well, what do I do? And so sometimes I kind of pin it so that you kind of hide the ones that aren't. So that can look cute, but okay, so that's one solution, just pinning it in a different way. But if I want this when I wake up, like what do I do? Or if I do like a twist out or something, then what happens when I go to bed? Like if I use some sort of cream, will it stay no matter what for a few days? If so, what is the name of that cream, y'all? Tell me. Or like just what do I do? So that was my main question, just because it's relevant right now. I guess if I do take a nap and I wake up, I'll video record and I'll show you what happened and how I fixed it or how I dealt with it, if I dealt with it. Also, so Greek yogurt's on sale in the stores today at Publix. I love Publix, and this kind of has like the plain Greek yogurt on one side and then an attachment of honey. I love honey, and I was looking at some different pear smoothies, and that was like one of the ingredients, like not Greek yogurt, but just like plain yogurt, I guess, or yogurt and honey. And so I might have to go stock up on those. I don't know how often you do a hair smoothie, but I might have to go stock up on those because boom, it's like right there, like the yogurt, the honey, and whatever else you add to it. I was looking at, there's a whole bunch of different recipes. I still have to see. But yeah, I have it like sitting out there, so I won't go get it. So I'm trying to think of different like hair smoothie recipes. So tell me if you have any. I'd appreciate it. And I also want to know how a hair smoothie is different than like a deep conditioner in terms of frequency, contents, the whole like regimen. But I mean, I know I can look these things up, but just, if you have any tips, I'm open to it. Also, wigs. So earlier I mentioned considering a sew-in, for my friend's wedding, and also just so I'm not manipulating my hair too much while it's transitioning. And I'm not really sure if maybe I should consider wigs instead. Like, what if my hair will get damaged with the sewing, with the pulling, and not getting moisturized enough? So maybe a wig would be helpful. But I have a serious concern with like if I do wear a wig, one, it looking like a wig, two, it falling out, even if it's secured. I had an incident back in middle school in front of my middle school crush where my secured ponytail fell out when I was running down the stairs to the bus. I was so embarrassed, and I think since then I've just been convinced that you can have something secured and something can still cause. And I'm always running because I'm always late, so I'm always running to the bus, running to class, running to work, running to church. Like, I just and I don't know how to secure it. I've worn a wig once. It was for my birthday. My friends wanted me to do it, and they did it for me because they know stuff like that, and I don't. And it was hot, and it kept getting stuck to my lip gloss, and I don't even know where it is now. But I don't know. But a wig could be cute because then I can still play with my hair underneath. I can take it off, and do stuff with my hair and experiment. But with the sewing, I feel like that time will fly by, and before I know it, I'll be like, 3, 4, 5 months, transitioning. So we'll see. But if you have any tips on wigs versus sew-ins, or everyone's bashing lace front wigs. I don't know anything about anything in terms of like hair that's like not my own. So I'm sure I've seen a lace front wig before, but I probably wouldn't know it if I saw it. And I just also was concerned about wearing a wig, but then some days wanting to wear my hair out. Or, I don't want to be the person who you see me one day and I have like whatever hair, and then like later that day I have thrown on a wig or something. I don't know. I kind of associate that with like older people. Like, I have older aunts who wear wigs like that. I don't want to wear it like that. And I understand that, wearing a wig for a certain amount of time or wearing a sew-in for a certain amount of time and then taking it out, it kind of has the same effect. But at least it's for an extended period of time where it's consistent. This is the hair. This is the hairstyle. So we'll see. And speaking of things looking like older people, some reactions to going natural. Okay, so I've been discussing this with people for a while, and some of the things that I've heard include things like, like natural hair is for older people. It kind of gives you like an older person look, like not like a more mature, like old lady type thing. And I've noticed that on some people. I would hope that wouldn't be me. I'm told I have like a young face, so I would hope that. I mean, I know there's no such thing as having a face for natural hair. Maybe there is. I don't know, but I would hope it wouldn't make me look like old or whatever. I want to have like young, fresh, fun looks. Like, I feel like I can rock natural hair. I prefer to rock big natural hair. So let's say I'm transitioning. I picture really like me 2.5 years being comfortable with the length, and gradually cutting my relaxed. All this is relaxed, my relaxed hair off. Which seems like a long time, but maybe it won't be. By the time I finish my next degree, then maybe that'll be my big chop. I don't know. Yeah, okay, and so then another friend of mine who is going natural, I told her, I was like, hey, so I'm going natural, and her reaction, I'm going to read it to you. She was like, first she just said, really? And I was like, yes, really? And then she was like, it's hard, ... Well, I know that. I mean, I don't know from personal experience, but of course, just based on the things I've read and seen, I know it's not like an easy transition. And then she was just telling me, I think I was asking her about like her twist outs and stuff. I wanted to see a picture because she's transitioning still. And then she was saying how she combs her hair before she washes it, and I was saying, I thought you were supposed to comb it while it's wet and only while it's wet, but she said that doesn't work for her. And so I mean, I guess everyone's different. I'm a little scared to try out everything that I've heard online and then find out that I'm different and that's not gonna work for me. And talking to my friend Farah yesterday, she was talking about how your hair will tell you if it doesn't like certain products or not. But if you're mixing a whole bunch of products, how do you know which one it doesn't like? Like, is it kind of like finding food allergy and trying to isolate certain ones? And I don't know. And then I told another friend who was also natural, and she was just like, cool. And I asked her how her natural hair journey or whatever was going, and she actually said she was a little bit disappointed with hers because, well, she said that it's not going as well as she anticipated, seeing that she's going on 2 years now. She said you really have to learn your hair. I understand that, and take care of it. And it's a lot harder than I thought. I've had to cut so much of my hair, it's ridiculous. No one tells though, or no one can tell. Yeah, no one can tell though, but whatever. I just know it should be longer. It all depends on your hair type. I have, for lack of better words, I have nappy hair. She said something else. I have nappy hair, so mine requires more maintenance to make sure it doesn't knot. A lot of people assume that you don't get split ends and crap, but you do. And with natural hair, we try to manipulate it so much that we put more stress on it. The shorter the hair, the more manipulation. I can see that. I'm really considering a wig or something so that I don't have to touch it. So that's where the whole wig conversation came up. Another friend of mine who she has mixed feelings about natural hair. Well, she feels it's not for everyone, and some people they go natural and they think they could just wear their hair any kind of way because it's natural. And that's not the case. That's what she believes. But she was really excited for me, and I was excited that she was excited. I love it when I get support, when I feel like I might get like not that I didn't think she was going to be supportive, but I just wasn't sure what her reaction was going to be. I thought maybe she'd be something like, all right, girl, well, you better make sure it looks good every day, all day, you know? So I was like, so I'm going natural, and I told her I was going to start, YouTube channel and everything. She said I'll have to watch, and she said, good for you. She seemed very sincere, and she's like, are you going to wear wigs? When are you, everything like that. So the wig conversation came up again. Yeah, I don't know. Give me feedback on the wigs. I don't know. I don't want to get addicted to wigs either. I don't want to start like hating my own hair because I'm comparing it to like this big bush of artificial hair. So I want like a realistic wig, but I want to have fun with it too. I want to try different textures and stuff. Who else did I tell? And I had three other friends, and they were all like, yay, congrats, you have to have a transition talk. So I'm excited for that. And my other friend said that, it's definitely going to be healthier. She's been transitioning for a while. She says hers is very healthy. She told me don't get discouraged. And she thinks it's awesome and that everyone should. I'm not going to say that everyone should, but I mean, everyone has natural hair, so I feel like it's no harm in seeing how you feel about it at some point. But I'm definitely not going to be someone who's like, you should, even though that's what I'm telling my sister. But my sister has beautiful natural hair, and ever since she got a relaxer, it used to be like down to here when it was straightened. With the relaxer, it's maybe about like here. And it's really thick. It's still beautiful, but I know she misses her long hair, and I want to see it again. I just want to see it again. For a while, I had considered a texturizer as well, because I was like, well, what if my hair isn't like this, how I want it or something? Well, maybe if it's all tight, I can use a texturizer, and one, won't be as damaging, and two, might give me, the texture I want and look longer sooner. Like, it'll look longer faster. I know it's kind of being impatient. And then I was worried, like, if I don't like the texturizer, I can't undo it. I have to start over again, pretty much, with growing my hair out. And I don't have that kind of patience. So, yeah, we're just going to transition the good old-fashioned way without any chemicals. And, yeah, so I just wanted to give an update, show some of the reactions I got when I mentioned transitioning, and also throw out my questions about like wigs and sew-ins, protective styles, how to maintain protective styles at night or overnight or just over nap, whenever. So anything else that you have that I should ask, feel free to post and I'll ask it. And anything that you have to answer, that's welcome too. And I think I might take a nap a little later because it's raining out now. So I might take a nap a little bit later, but I'll see how that goes after that. Yeah, it's raining pretty bad. I don't really know what I'm going to do when I take a nap. Like, I'm not going to try to twist it up again because I feel like I'm going to pull. Is that true? If I try to twist my hair, I'll be pulling the curl out and stretching it and then making it worse, or what? So I guess I'll just try to sleep, and I'll probably try to sleep and push it away from my face and lay down like that, and then hope that at least the curls stay on the end so I can pin it back maybe and have it, going back like this way or something. Or I don't know. I don't know. Oh, that's cute. This never works when I actually try to do it. Like, I wouldn't know how to make this into some loose pinned up bun or whatever, but maybe that'll be an option if it doesn't work. So alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. This video's been long enough, so deuces, or douses as my friend would say. Alright, bye.